Heavy rains in northern Armenia caused deadly floods last week. Overflowing rivers in Lori and Tavush regions destroyed bridges and roads. 4 people died and 443 were evacuated from flooded areas. The Ministry of Environment reported that in just one weekend, these regions received about half of their average monthly rainfall. This caused rivers to reach levels not seen in 65 years. In Alaverdi, the Sanahin and Akhtala Station bridges were severely damaged or destroyed, leaving residents cut off. CivilNet traveled to northern Armenia to uncover the impact of the disaster on the residents.
Today we've been busy moving railway wood all day from shore to shore across the small bridge you've just crossed. The workers here are replacing the old wood with new ones.
I can't give you an exact date, but it will likely be fully restored by the end of the month.
The flooding began at night, when many of the residents were fast asleep. Minor incidents of flooding have been commonplace over the years, particularly in the 60s, but none of the residents could recall an incident this alarming or destructive.
The water reached this high. It shows here on the door. The window shattered and water just poured in. My son's room is the same. Nothing is left. Nothing we can use anymore. I've lived in this house for 25 years. All my hard work is gone in a flash. But at least no one was hurt. That's a blessing.
The Nalbandian family lived here. They were woken up by neighbors in the middle of the night, and it's by chance that they didn't drown. Debit is running over the sewer, so with the heat of summer approaching, the risk of infection will go up. Everything has been ruined. Not a single thing is salvageable. Their documents, passports, everything is lost.
We were asleep when my 22-year-old son got a call from a friend that the Debit River had burst its banks and was flooding the buildings. My son ran outside, then told me that the water was entering our building. I threw on some clothes and rushed downstairs. The water had already filled our storage room. It was rising fast. We woke up to the sound of rushing water filling the yards and sweeping up everything in its path. By daybreak, the damage was clear. Both bridges were down. We've been isolated for a week now.
The main bridge in the Alaverdi school district, which connects to Sanahin, was destroyed. The Ministry of Emergency Situations has constructed a temporary bridge until the main one is fixed. For about a week, people relied on a zip line to cross from one side to the other.
The rescue workers are helping us get across. I took the risk and crossed today, safely, thankfully. I needed to charge my phone. Now we're cut off and unable to work. Thankfully, everyone at my workplace understands. They call and offer help. We're so grateful for the kind people bringing us food daily. Meanwhile, the emergency workers are out there day in and day out, in the rain or under the harsh sun, ferrying people across on zip lines and building a bridge.
Since filming, construction of a temporary bridge has been completed. While emergency workers are working to rebuild the infrastructure, the question of what will happen to the residents, their belongings, their homes, their properties, is still unclear.
Thankfully, no one was hurt, but what's left? This was our garden. Look at it now. Raspberries, blackberries, cherry trees, persimmon trees, everything was destroyed. What will we have left to live with?
I've lived here since 1972, built everything myself through honest work. Now it's ruined, all gone in one day. They might say the building needs to be demolished, but if they say that it can stay and we can rebuild, I have to fix it. What choice do I have? Where else would I go? This is my life, my birthplace, where I grew up.